Good morning. So this is a quick flow, about half an hour's flow, and we're going to be working mainly with the core strength. So come to lie down on your back. You can lower yourself down gently onto your spine and bring the feet wide on the mat and just let the knees fall into each other. Just allow the breath to settle. Relax the face. Relax the mouth. And just give yourself a few minutes to settle in, to relax, and to become fully and completely aware and present in this moment. Just slowing down and deepening the breath. Letting go of any tension in the body with every exhale. You can always take a few exhales out through the mouth. And whenever you're ready, turning on your Ujjayi breath or oceanic breath. That breath which is in through the nose and out through the nose. Quite strong inhale and strong exhale. Sounds like the waves on the shore. Good. So let's get started working with our core. So we're going to start by lifting up the legs and just bringing the knees over the hips. I want you to bring the hands onto the abs and just feel that connection. Really draw the belly in towards the spine. I want you to try and press the lower back into the mat. So closing off any gap between the back and the mat. There may be a small one and that's fine, but just the action of drawing navel to spine, really engaging through the abs. Good. And then we're going to bring the hands out to relax the shoulders and the upper body. Make sure you keep the knees over the hips so you can feel that strong core engagement already. Good. Now we'll link this up with the breath, this movement. So inhale here. And exhale, extend and hover and point through the right leg and toes. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Just two more. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, come back to center. Breathing here, maybe just circling the ankles a few times. Just bring the hands onto the knees, and we're going to take some knee circles, and the hands may come off the knees and come down the thighs a little bit. That's fine. What we're focusing on here is really strong core engagement while we circle the knees around. So you can see how my hands just slide off the knees as I draw them away from the body in the circles. Really engaging through the core here. You can really feel it the bigger the circles go. And at the same time, you're just giving your back a little massage, coming back round the other way with your circles. The further away you draw the knees, the stronger the work through the core. Good. And just drawing back to center now. From here, we're going to bring the hands behind the head. And we're going to link the breath again. Knees directly over hips. Let's inhale to stay. And exhale, just squeeze and lift up. Inhale here. And exhale, twist to the right, extend and hover left leg. Inhale, come back to center, squeeze and lift up. Exhale, twist left, hover right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right, hover left. Inhale, center, squeeze and lift. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Nearly there, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale. You can release everything out. I'm really feeling this too. It's early for me when I'm recording this. Just stretch out through the abs, let it go. Maybe lift up the small of the back and stretch through the abs. And then release everything down. Let the hips settle on the mat. Let's take 2 cleansing breaths here. So inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Big inhale. And exhale it out. Good. Okay, so we're going to take bridge pose before we take our last ab exercise. So we're going to walk the feet back, bring the fingertips towards the heels. Usually, for most people's anatomy, this is the right place to come up into your bridge. But for some people who are taller, it's not going to be right. So if that's the case for you, just walking the feet a little bit further away. And I want you to flip the palms up, release and relax the shoulders. And we're going to take this as a flowing bridge sequence. So let's inhale, squeeze and lift up. And exhale to lower down. Keep the knees on the same line as the hips. Inhale, lifting up, squeeze the glutes up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, squeeze and lift up. Exhale to lower back down. Good. We'll hold a bridge for a little longer after our final little core set of exercises. So you can bring the feet down now, the legs on the mat. We're going to do double leg raises. So when you're ready, inhale, squeeze and lift up the legs. Keep the feet flexed towards you. Exhale to lower. We're going to do 10. Inhale, this is 9. Exhale. 8. Inhale. Exhale. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last 1. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Very good. And I want you just to bring the feet wide to the edge of the mat. Tee out the arms and just let the legs drop to the left side. And then back the other way. You might want to look over the left shoulder, take this into a little bit of a twist and a stretch, and then come back through center. Legs go left, look to the right. Inhale, center. Good. Just a couple more to your own breath rhythm. And when you are ready, making your way back, we're going to make our way up into Setu Bandhu Sarvangasana bridge pose. This time we'll hold it. Now we're a little bit warmer. So again, just finding the position to come up in. I want you to focus on when you're up in your bridge, you're squeezing the hips up using the glutes. You're pressing through the feet And you're really drawing the inner thighs into each other to keep the knees on the same line as the hips. When you're ready, inhaling, lifting up. And if you want to, you can bring your hands underneath the back and interlink them, drawing them together underneath you. I'm a little bit compromised in my movement by my mic, so just don't look at what I'm doing too closely, because I can't get fully into the position as my microphone is on the shoulder. You're squeezing and lifting up here, really working and breathing into the chest. Relax the face. Maybe bring a smile. And very slowly, you can release the hands and slowly lower all the way down onto your back. Good. And I want you just to hug the knees in, and you can have a little rock on the lower back, just massaging the lower back. You might feel a little bit tender after bridge. Releasing here, good. And then you can either rock on your back or you can roll to one side to come up. So your choice of how to make your way up. So coming up onto your mat, you can take a sip of water now. Adjust your hair if you need to. And then make your way into all fours position with your hands under your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. So when you're here, just make sure you're set up correctly and draw the navel into the spine, get that core engagement. Inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale to round. Inhale forward, tailbone rises. Exhale, rounding and contracting. Inhale forward. And exhale to round. Good. From here, coming back to center, bring the knees a little closer together. Let's take our alternate legs and arms. So I want you to stretch the right leg back and then come up so the hips are square. Check back with your back foot and check that the foot is flexed towards you and all the toes are pointing down. Now draw your belly button in towards the spine, a little lift through the heart here. So you're super engaged through the right glutes, through the core, belly button lifted to the spine, pulling back through the back foot, and then stretch and reach forward here. Reach long. And release. Good. Same thing on the second side. So stretch back first, and then lift up to the height of the other hip. So your hips are squared off. Protecting and strengthening the lower back. Draw the belly button up to the spine. Little lift through the heart again and reach forward. Stretch long like a human tug of war, really stretching away, lifting the belly button up, engaging those core muscles, and release. Now let's just flow through that. So 1 breath per movement. Inhale, reach long, right leg, left arm. Exhale it. Inhale. And exhale to release. Good. So from here, making your way into your downward dog, walking the hands forward, the feet back. Good. And you can just bend one leg and straighten the other, just stretching out the legs. Just taking some time to warm the body up. And then find some stillness in your downward dog. Press the chest towards the thighs. You can shake out the head and neck here, release any tension there. Now let's inhale, bend the knees, look forward. And exhale, start to travel up to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale to fold. Inhaling, arms rise. And exhale, palms to the heart. Good. We'll take some sun salutations here with some side stretches to bring the feet hip width apart. Let's inhale, arms rise. And exhale, twist to the left, right hand up, left hand down the left leg. Inhale, come back up. And exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus, open the heart, squeeze the hips forward. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we'll step back with the right leg first, then the left leg into plank. Good, breathe here, just find your plank. You want to really scoop the tailbone under, draw the belly button up to the spine, really engaged core, pressing through the balls of the feet and reaching the crown of the head forward. Inhale to shift forward, and exhale, knees, chest, forehead down to the ground, hands under shoulders. Inhale, little baby cobra, tuck the elbows to the waist. Exhale down, inhale, press up to table. Exhale to downward dog. Inhaling here, and exhaling, let's step the right leg forward. Inhale here, exhale, left leg forward, halfway lift. Exhale, inhaling, and exhaling. Good, and again, inhale, arms rise, and exhale, twist to the right this time, or crescent to the right, I should say, arching over. Inhale, come back, and exhale the other way. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale, left leg first this time, stepping back to your plank. Good, again, breathe here. Find your plank, those checkpoints. Inhale to shift forward. And exhale, just like we did before, knees, chest, forehead, or in one long line, lowering down. Baby cobra. And exhale, make your way back up to downward dog, maybe passing through plank this time. Back to downward dog. Good. From here, I want you to see if you can draw the chest closer towards the thighs, set up in your downward dog. Good. Now we're going to inhale the right leg up and exhale, knee to nose, rounding through the spine. Inhale, back up. And exhale, look and step forward, dropping the left knee down. Inhaling up. Exhale to stay. Just checking in with your alignment, front knee over front ankle, shining the hips forward, engaging through the front of the left thigh and the left glutes. Good. Breathe here. Take an inhale. Exhale to open up the chest, maybe sinking the hips down a little. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, you can drop the left hand down and reach the right arm up here. So just stretching open. And maybe flexing the back foot and staying in your twist, just like this with the back leg up. But you can always drop that back knee back down. Just keep squeezing that right hip back. Breathe here. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down. Inhale to look forward. And exhale to stay. Now we're going to come up. You can always step the back foot forward a little and out. Bring both feet a little wider on the mat, wider apart from each other. And then see about coming up just like this. Good. So I want you to draw the belly button towards the spine. Keep with it. One more breath. And exhale to release. Good. Stepping back into your downward dog. And again, it might feel nice to paddle out. Good. From here, let's inhale the left leg up. And exhale, rounding through the spine, knee to nose. Inhale back up. Exhale, look and step forward. Inhaling here. Exhale, drop the right knee down and make your way up into your low lunge. One more breath in. Exhale, open up, maybe drop the hips down. Inhale back to center. Exhale. exhale, the right hand comes down, keeping the back knee down, or maybe flexing the back foot and lifting up, shoulder over shoulder alignment, leaning back slightly and drawing the left hip back slightly. Keep the right hip high. One more breath in. Exhale to release, and again finding that strengthening shape, lifting up. Belly button to spine. Super dynamic. Try and focus on the length through the spine, up through the crown of the head. One more breath in here. Exhale, hands down. Let's step back to your downward dog. And from here, let's flow forward into our plank, shifting forward into plank. I want you to see about inhaling and shifting forward, and then exhaling, lowering just halfway down. Good, coming back up, and lowering halfway down. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, lower all the way down this time. Good. Bringing the arms down by the side. You can bring the palms flat on the ground here. And we're going to come up into a locust pose, so you can keep the palms facing down and just see about lifting up. Just like this. Squeezing and lifting up. It needn't be very far. Rolling the shoulders back. Stay with the breath. And then release back down. Good. From here, we're going to press up and make our way back into child's pose. You can bring the knees wide and walk the hands forward, bringing the forehead down onto your mat or onto a cushion. Breathe into the lower back. Just allowing the breath to settle. And then walking the hands round to the right. Maybe bringing the left hand onto the right. Keep drawing the left hip back and stretching through the left side body into the intercostal muscles. Draw the left hip back. And coming through center, round the other way. Again, really stretching through that right side. Easier if your right hand is on top of the left hand, if that's possible to achieve. Keep drawing that right hip back. And coming back to center. We're just going to walk the hands back. Good. So from here, coming onto your bottom, and we're going to take our Navasana bridge pose. So you can start to make sure you're grounded through the sit bones. Scoop the navel into the spine. Lift up one leg first, then the other. And just rock back. Try and keep that sense of drawing the navel into the spine so you're really engaging through the core. Maybe start to lift the arms up and straighten the legs a little. Keep breathing here. Stay with it. And release. You can just fold across the legs and give yourself a little hug. And release. Good. From here, you can lower yourself down onto the mat. Coming all the way down onto your mat. Good. And I want you just to walk the feet back in towards the body, picking up your right leg. And this is version 1. You can just start to hold the right leg. We're trying to access and stretch the right outer hip and into the glutes. So you can just cradle this leg just like this. If you're more flexible, you can cross the ankle onto your left thigh and reach through for the back of the left thigh, or even the front of the left shin, and find a really deep stretch into that right outer thigh. Just really breathing here. I want you to make sure that the shoulders and neck are fully relaxed on the ground. So I'd much rather you had your left foot down and you were just cradling this leg, the right leg, any way you can. If coming up into that full figure of four shape means that you have to bring your head and neck up. So just don't do that. Keep your neck, shoulders firmly down, and just find this first option, just cradling the leg if that's the case for you. And release. Second side, so dropping the right foot down, lifting up the left leg and just holding wherever you can, cradling this left leg. My knee is just inside my left elbow, but that may be different in your body. Again, you're just aiming to get that lovely open stretch into the left outer hip and thigh. And if you have the flexibility, you can cross that ankle just below the right knee on the thigh, and again reach through for the back of the right thigh or the front of the left shin. And just breathe here, wherever you are. Everyone is getting the same stretch, even if they look a little different in the shape. Really makes no difference to the benefits. And release, good. You can bring both feet down on the mat now. And we're going to tee out the arms wide with the palms facing up. Just lifting up the hips and setting the knees, the hips down to the left, and the knees can fall to the right. Looking over your left shoulder. You can always close down the eyes. And just relax here. You can always bring your right hand onto the outside of the left thigh if you want to accentuate the twist a little more. Keep nestling the left shoulder down to the ground. When you're ready, you can use your core to come back up to center. Good. Resettling the hips, inhaling to lift the hips up. Exhaling over to the right, knees go left. And look over your right shoulder now. Again, you can always bring that left hand onto the outer right thigh and relax. Just letting go. Good. Releasing, coming back to center. And just making your way into your Shavasana. So the legs can be wide, feet ball open, palms facing up, just lifting up the shoulders and settling them down a little bit further. And allow yourself to let go now of any control of the body, the breath, the mind, just allowing yourself to fully and deeply let go and relax. This is your time to fully rest and digest all the benefits. Consciously relaxing the face, the jaw, the mouth. Everything is completely soft and absolutely relaxed. And when you are ready to come back, you can just start to deepen the breath and take some movements in the body, circling through the wrists and ankles if you want to. It might feel nice to bring your hands onto the neck. Give yourself a little massage here. And then whenever you are ready, you can just walk the feet back in towards the body. And just hug the knees in. A little rock from side to side on the lower back one more time. And I want you just to curl the head and neck up towards the knees. Give yourself a hug. Draw everything in. And drop down and just roll to the right side. Knees go right. Lying in a little fetal position. Supporting your head with your hand or your arm. Just resting here for the last couple of minutes. And when you're ready, you're going to use your outer hand to press yourself up. Coming into any seated position that feels supportive. Just bringing your hands onto your upper chest, one over the other. Just connecting one more time in our session together with your breath. And just feeling a moment of gratitude for your amazing breath, your health, your vitality. And bringing your hands together in Anjali Mudra at your heart center. Namaste. Thank you.